Hey guys, so I'm trying this YouTube capture video thing. Hopefully it turns out well, and hopefully you guys can hear me. We've got our washer going right now. So anyway, here we go. The topic this week is why it's so hard to lose weight. And it's something that I've been kind of dealing with the last 5 to 6 months now. I've been in this constant limbo between like 210 and 222 to 214 pounds, 210 to 220 to 224 pounds. And it's because I believe a big part that has to do with it is it takes so much more now that I'm healthier than I was when I started to lose the same amount of weight and burn the same amount of calories as it did when I first started. So for instance, when I first started, if I walked up a flight of stairs really fast or ran up them or walked for half an hour or anything like that, it was a good workout. I'd be sweating. I could feel my heart going really quickly. Like I said, it was a good workout. Now it takes a lot more effort to get those same results, to sweat as much, to get my heart pumping as hard, that kind of thing. So you kind of get to a point where like you reach the plateau or whatever. Not that I think it's fake, I just air quotes because I don't know if it was a weight loss plateau, if it was a laziness plateau, or a diet plateau. And so having to figure out how to change up my workout routine, how to restart eating a better eating thing was all very necessary, and it finally just took one day getting back in that mindset, like I was starting over fresh and new, like this is what we want to do, this is where we want to get, we're so much closer than we were before, so look at how far we've come rather than how much more we have to go. And even though I'm closer now than I was then, it's more motivational, I guess, to look at how far I've come than to look at how hard it's going to be to get that last little bit. And then another part of it, I was just realizing this the other night, and I was saying to Aaron that getting used to the new body, the same body, but it looks different and it feels different, and there's different things I'm noticing. You know, not having quite so much mass in certain places. So it feels like a whole new body to me, and it's weird, and it's taking some time to get used to, but I'm finally getting used to it, and it feels good. And so, you know, there's all these different factors that kind of play in. And before, when I was starting to lose weight, it was, you know, I want to get healthier, I want to live for a long time, I want to be able to keep up with my kids and do this, that, and the other thing. And I can do that now. I'm healthier now, I can keep up with my kids now, and I basically reached those goals. I know I'm going to live a lot longer than I was before, so it's kind of like I had to sit down and create new goals, like what do you want to do? I know I want to hit 200 pounds, I want to get beneath 200 pounds so that I can consciously, like, I know I'm beneath 200 pounds, I'm doing what it takes to be there, and like, you know, I know I was obviously beneath it at some point in my life as a child, as an adolescent, but I was never aware of when that time was. Like, I wasn't tracking my weight to the point where I was getting closer to 200 pounds and then went over and beyond and above it. But I want to get to that point now and kind of get beneath there. And, you know, if I get to the point where I have, like, visible abs, that would be really nice, too, to have, like, photographic evidence of that for some time in my future. I'm like, man, I really wish I did that. And then I can say that I did. So anyway, those are my thoughts on why it's so hard to lose weight. We kind of get in our own heads, we get in our own way, and we kind of don't look at the bigger picture, such as how far we've come, you know, break it down into smaller goals to get where we want to go, and that kind of thing, or we get off of that track and just start kind of freaking out because we're not losing weight as quickly as we used to, or a workout doesn't feel as intense as it used to, and that kind of thing. And I think it's really helpful to kind of go back and look at any kind of before picture or video that you have and see just how much you've accomplished in whatever amount of time. And that is a big reason why I like these videos on this channel, and also our blog on our blogging channel, which is, by the way, in the description below. But it's nice to see, to be able to see the differences, and kind of like you see the moments where you're particularly out of breath or particularly larger than you are at that point currently, or larger at that point than you are currently, and it's kind of just like a really nice, whoa, like, where did that weight go? Or I used to look like that. That's, I wouldn't ever, I don't know how to say it right. It kind of shocks me, because you see yourself in the mirror every day, and so it's kind of a moment of like, that's not what I see right this second, because I'm looking at this video of me as a much larger and unhealthier person, and next to, you know, a current video or picture that shows me as a much slimmer person. But then at the same time, it's like there's still that mental image. When I look in the mirror sometimes, I don't see me now, I see the me that I was used to, which was the overweight me. And then when I see side-by-side pictures of 310 pounds, not 310 pounds ago, but almost 100 pounds ago, and now it's like, wow, that is kind of like, I don't know, eye-opening. It really helps put things into perspective and helps me get back on track. So even if you don't vlog, if you're not doing videos of any kind, if you're not doing family videos or anything like that, why I strongly encourage family videos. They're always a great record for whatever reason you do it for, and vlogs are always really cool. But at least take pictures and, keep track of your progress along the way. It doesn't have to be every day or every week, once a month or once every 2 or 3 months. Just take pictures with the same backdrop, the same clothes and everything like that. What I do personally, because I'm doing the Beachbody programs, is I do a picture where I'm just letting it all hang out, standing there without flexing. And then I do a picture where I suck it in, because that's kind of how I've operated since like middle school, is sucking in to try and hide the fat. And then I also do a picture and measurements with flexing, because the program I'm doing now, which is Body Beast, is a bodybuilding program, and so to track everything, you have to take measurements so that you can see what's growing muscle-wise, because it kind of screws with you on a scale. You're gaining weight because you're building muscle, but you're also losing fat, depending on the diet that you choose to go about accomplishing all this with. And so you not only weigh yourself, but you take measurements to see, like, okay, so without flexing, I've either maintained the measurement or it's gone down, but when I flex, it's either maintained or gone up, and that kind of tells you, like, you're losing fat, gaining muscle, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I encourage, keeping a log, personal log. You can do it with a digital camera, keep it all on the computer, or if you find Polaroids, if you still have those, and you can find anything like it anywhere, you can do that, so there's even less of a chance of it being, out there for the masses to get a hold of. Personal preference, whatever you want to do, just keep a log maybe. Take pictures with a digital camera and just keep them on that digital camera, and then write in like a journal your weight from a scale. Use the same scale, a hard surface that's flat, and log the weight as well as your measurements if you're doing that. And then you can go back and see, like, when you're getting really discouraged or you hit a plateau even, you go back and see just how far you've come. You can also see how much further you may have to go, and that's what's helped me the most, is going back and revisiting old blogs and videos, and even just cleaning up pictures on the computer. Like, I come past these ones from years ago and I'm just like, holy crap. So anyway, that is it for this weekend. I did my group workout yesterday on Insanity, Alaska Insaniacs, no excuses, just results. These shirts are awesome. It's like the Under Armour material, and they provided that. Hey, guys. Hey. So that's fun. Probably going to try and ride my bike at the tail end of this week. I've got a midterm, so it's got to be like quick to and from work so I can get as much studying in as possible before that. And then spring break, I believe, is next week, so definitely a possibility to bike to and from work then. Excuse me. And yeah, and I'm at the tail end of the Body Beast program. I've got like 2 weeks left on it, and then I'll be posting. Hey. No, Daniel. And then I'll be posting the results from that. Probably not pictures. I don't know yet. Maybe not. But we'll see what happens. And then I'm going to start that again from round 1. It's a 3-round program. The first month is you build the muscle. The second month is you're putting mass to that muscle. And the third month is called the Beast. It's Body Beast program. It mixes the two up so that you can really get as much growth and new muscle as possible in that last little stretch, and really just accumulate that and do what the product intends to have happen. So that's in 2 weeks, and then I'll start that over, and I'll definitely be biking all summer long again. When there's not snow and ice to worry about falling on the way to work with, it makes it a lot easier. Hey. Please stop. Thank you. That's about it. So I will see you guys next weekend. If anybody has any thoughts on, what they're struggling with weight loss wise, anything like that, any other thoughts as to hurdles or plateaus or anything like that, leave it in the comments below. Let's start a discussion. Maybe we can help each other out. If you're going through anything like this, I can help you out with stuff that I've tried that may or may not have worked. And that kind of thing. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, thanks to all the new subscribers. I appreciate everyone's time coming over here and check. Hey guys, stop please, thank you. I appreciate everyone's time in watching the video and interacting with us. And if you like the video, thumbs up please, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and let's talk. Let's be a community of people who are trying to better their health for good reasons and make it a lifelong goal to do that. Anyway, thanks again. Love you all. Bye.